Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too. It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything.
Brotherly love.
Wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your
Sibling
eyes on what you're
rivalry.
doing. Alyson, when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
Welcome to my humble abode. I'm Yorkie the Tailspinner, and this is Tales Over Coffee, where we start the day together with a cup of coffee and a narrative game, in the hope of welcoming a blessed day. This is our return to Tell Me Why. With Uncle Johnny, or whatever the hell his name is, taking us out for a meal, I guess. And we learned some interesting things about Mumsy. Oh, we're flashing back.
Alyson! Alyson!
Oh! What? He walked in and saw her with a gun. He didn't necessarily know what she was going to do with it. This is a child fantasizing. She could have taken a shot if she wanted to.
Please, Mom. I'm sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again. I'm going to kill you.
Okay, she is.
Please.
If this is an accurate memory. Well,
Mom, please. No, don't do this.
or is she talking to herself? I called her. It might have been Alyson who killed her.
Alyson. This isn't... What? Alyson? Killed her. I killed her.
And he took the blame.
We need to call.
I called that bit.
I killed her. No, you didn't. I killed her. And when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes.
That's
We
the
look
rage
out for each
Scotland.
That's what goblins do. And brothers and sisters. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Now, I have heard, I don't know the statistics, so this is just something I've heard, that violence initiated by transgender people tends to be less than that initiated by cis people. I say I can't be sure of that, it's what I've heard. Obviously, there are transgender people who are violent, but it's interesting that it's the transgender who takes the blame. As often it is the outgroup that takes the blame, whether they're guilty or not. It's also interesting to see that it was he who took the blame. In our society, most violence is initiated by men. Or males. But there is more initiated by women than we like, or females than we'd like to believe. Women and girls, I should say, whatever. And it's easy to blame the guy. A lot of the time it is the guy at the fault, don't get me wrong. But it's easy to direct the blame that way, and towards the outgroup of transgender. Interesting play. But I did, from other things, I call that. Now, she said, I'm going to kill you. But at no point do we know we're taking a shot at him. She was losing it. I'm guessing under all the stress she'd been put under, financial, guilt from her dear friend, the Vecchi. And so on. Confusion trying to understand her son. But trying. She may have been going to kill her. She may have... A medication may not be working. She may have lost it. I'm guessing she'd been shut out by a lot of the town. They said that she went quiet. That's quite possibly them not dealing with her or her son well. But there's a small part of me still wonders, was I'm going to kill you about killing herself? Was she trying to go after her, while she was losing it, go after her son, look after him, and saying, I'm going to, maybe even I'm going to kill you, the Vecchi woman who was trying to convert him, or wanted him to be converted. Who knows? There are so many questions up in the air, but this is the end of part 1. We are going to start part 2, because we're only 5 minutes in. Let's see, Tyler and Alyson. Alyson was happy that Tyler accepted Eddie's peace offering. Yep, 3/4 was accepted the ring. Alyson was delighted to solve the princess's riddle with her brother. 20% busted the door open. Tyler felt unrecognised by Alyson's lack of trust at the store. Okay. Yeah, that... I wish we'd been able to explore both memories. I was hoping we could. Like I said, in every situation, there's at least, involving 2 people, there's at least 2 sides. Your side, their side, and the... side 1, side 2, and the truth. None of us perceive everything perfectly. We're perceiving through our own fishbowl. Tyler was reassured, and none of us remember anything perfectly. That's the problem with false memory syndrome. Survivors, we don't always remember well. I mean, none of us do. And then we get the FMS crowd saying, well, that means it didn't happen. No, we all have false memories. We all have inaccurate memories, but it doesn't mean something didn't happen. It means you don't remember it well. Tyler was reassured of his bond with Alyson when she sided with him at the station, yes. Tyler earned Sam's respect. Called Sam out, didn't call Sam out. Tessa shut out the twins about Marianne. Oh, 47% learned the truth, so I screwed that one up. Interesting. I don't think there's anything from friends here. Oh, apparently one friend has played it. I haven't got many friends on my Steam list, so I don't know who that would be. None that I really talked to, just people who joined on. Eddie felt rejected by Alyson when she didn't side with him at the station. Tough, deal with it. Alright. Starting episode 2.
So what now?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves.
Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Right, moving on to chapter 2, as I said.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together. Until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
10 years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Child's tales in reality.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
Mm.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
At least I now have an answer to why she's been so pissed off about the whole investigation. She knows she did it and she doesn't want to face that and she doesn't want others to see it. Understandably so. She hasn't served any time, he has.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods. Be sure to wear your hat then. You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too.
Interesting story.
Sleep well and dream, my doves.
I believe she wrote that. If she knows young Tyler was a boy about his point, was she trying to be supportive of him in writing that, showing the difficulty of a transition? Or was she trying to deal with the fact that she still saw Tyler as a girl?
Ollie. What a waste. Alyson! Ollie! Alyson, help!
What's going on? Oh, it's that night. It's that night. Wow.
You need to call for help.
Whoops, sorry.
Alyson. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Wow. The guilt she must have been carrying. I wonder if Alyson was always the more driven, aggressive, not necessarily violent, but, you know, out there. Which is also a flip on the usual trope of what a man and woman or boy and girl are. The usual trope. The usual way it often is as well, but it's just how much of it is socially enforced. Interesting. And now they're chasing around the house. Just like as children. Wow. All of the aggressive moves are being shown for Alyson. I hope the copyright on this music is just annotation saying it's owned by someone. So I'm sure it'll get copyright claimed. I may have to mute the music if it's more than that. By the way, there's nothing wrong with a woman being the more driven, the more aggressive.
You doing all right?
Than the man. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
Prequels are never as good, are they? And when it's your own life, it's hard to remember what they are.
Okay. No.
Accurately.
We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this. Goblin face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you. Crummy table and wobbly chairs. We ate way too much expired food on this table.
Oh God, what's that smell?
Oh shit, is he remembering something? What's this?
Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
Oh god.
We don't talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
At least I didn't leave a stain.
These are great childhood memories and hard ones as well at times. This is great.
That's a nice face.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
You're what now?
You know, my blue toy horse. With the kind of melted face. The one you stole from me.
What? That never happened.
Yeah, it did. I won it at that little Halloween carnival they had at the school every year. You grabbed it and hid it in the pot. Then when I tried to get it back, you said there was a snake inside too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. I think I remember the snake part, but you didn't win that horse. I did. And you were crying because you hadn't won anything, so I gave it to you.
That makes no sense. Why would you hide it if you gave it to me?
Because kids are kids?
Yeah, she has a point there. Where's... There, is it? Right there, I might need to move back. Not letting me see it there. I'm right on it, that's the thing. Come on. I think I'm on it. Yeah, we're right there. I see them. Why can't I actually interact with them? This is one mechanism that's just too fiddly for me to like, honestly. Well, we'll come back to it. There's one. Was that what it was, but displayed in the wrong place?
What's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
At which point you got sprayed.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
You just check that ping.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Fair. You can eat takeout until you got something of your own. Dumping cake. Or dumping cake. 1 can cherries, 1 can crushed pineapple, 8 ounces chopped walnuts, tossed out by twins, chocolate chips for the cakes. 2 cups
Alyson,
flour.
I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops, I forgot.
1 teaspoon salt, 1 cup wet, etc. I don't really need a recipe. It sounds delicious. Get rid of the chocolate chips since I'm diabetic and put the walnuts back in.
What to do with this?
A weird shape, kind of cool. Keep it.
Tables are expensive. And besides, this one's an Alyson and Tyler original.
Oh, we got another another collectible.
Down here. Is that gum? Ugh, I guess that was probably me.
Goblins were here. Nice. This game really gets the mix of the... I mean, a lot of the dontnods do. It really gets the mix of the hard and the soft. The fun and the...
I guess it's finally time to take
Emotional.
these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
They're happy memories.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but...
Retransition, don't worry, I get it.
But not really. I get it.
It's just weird. Seeing myself like that again.
Yeah.
Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. That sounds really rough.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm like 1,000 times better. But I've got a ways to go before I'm comfortable taking my shirt off. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
She was putting out so many anger vibes at
What's
first.
your
I wondered if
verdict,
she was struggling with her
You know what?
transgender nature.
I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Now I realise, no, it's because she was bearing the guilt.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Are we going to get another memory? Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about the game is the memory thing is a bit finicky.
All right, I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right, I'll keep it.
I really like that armchair.
Bit of body shack.
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Alright, well he's eager, so we'll do it for him.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
Looks kind of worn, but although that might be just the stylings.
And
Anyway.
finally. I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
Okay.
Are you gonna keep doing that?
Dear caller. Or whatever they called. Hunting cry. There.
Come on, honey, smile, like Alyson.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Alyson stole it.
You got the thumbs up?
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Over there. There.
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too. It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything. Ugh.
Ah,
But
brotherly
you
love.
wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes
Sibling
on the
rivalry.
fish. Alyson, when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
I don't care if you're trans or straight or people are different, but I don't care if you're Russian. I don't care if you're American, whatever. People are different, yes. People are people all over.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Earl Grey or chai?
Your call. I'm fixing myself a good old cup of joe.
Ah, a nice pot of wakey juice.
Papa needs his rocket fuel.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
Got another memory going on. There.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Huh. Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
Maybe something to look at then.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours
I
into
can't
that
look at
book.
it.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
I was trying to, it wouldn't let me.
You hungry?
We've got
have
ketchup.
A whole lot of nothing.
I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
I'm sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
So good.
Don't let my
Check
wife
this
watch
out.
that, she'll probably try it.
Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Mary Ann was the princess in the stories?
Could
yeah.
well be.
She called her bedroom the princess's
Yeah.
sanctum. And she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone. But with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Mary Ann was the princess, then who were all the rest?
That's a
And
really
here
good
we go.
question.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
What do we have here? I can't move away from this, so...
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah. But there was always a catch. Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice?
Cop?
Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
It can be, but it can also be very, very, very unjust.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there, lurking.
Okay.
You go here. This one.
How do I know when I've done it? Okay. Pelican. There's some...
You stumped?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. You want to just take it over? Alright, there's 6 possible ways of arranging this. I'm assuming it'll just tell me when they're in the right order. Alright, if we've got Pelican at the top, we've got Moose and Bear at the bottom. We've had them in that order. Not hearing anything. Bear at the top, Pelican and Moose in that order. Alright. Moose at the top. Alright, he's not going to tell me. Oh! Pelican. Try that.
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll go for that.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What
All
about
right.
these guys? I don't see them being real-life people. Or this one.
Okay. I can't do anything but leave it. That's
Yep.
some darkness.
Totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah. She'd have been a terrible ruler.
That darkness could be depression like that.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Oh, hang on, there's a memory.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way. What's going on?
I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here?
I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
Interesting.
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Alyson. Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
She really wants to back away from all of this.
Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
I'm looking for a
Ahoy,
place to pause
goblins.
this.
I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting to clean up on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife. There you are.
Can't fault him.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily say every man needs a good night, but for a
Yeah.
gift like that, yeah, fine.
Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house.
For an old schooler like him, he's saying I accept you're a man. That's a good step.
It was your mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah. That fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
I didn't see a brake symbol there.
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
I think that
Yep. Come on.
diary folding is there, so we're going to end there. I didn't want to go on beyond 40, and we're just over it. A great episode. I am really liking this game. It doesn't touch me as closely as Life is Strange 1. But it's probably my second favourite of them. It's very interesting and revealing. I'm hoping this is accurate to, well, no, let me not say that, because that's I'm not saying I hope that transgender people go through hell, because I know they do. I hope this is a good portrayal of it, because I think I'm picking up some more knowledge, or at least some more appreciation, and I want to do that. I want to pick up more appreciation of the situation, because it's one I can never have myself directly. But this has been a really good one, and I love the way they mix the light and the dark, the fun and the hard, positive emotions and sad emotions. And there's a lot to learn about the past. I still don't know, the mother, was she trying to kill the child? Was she trying to do it because she had lost control? Was she trying to do it because of all the stress she was under? Was she actually trying to kill herself and save the child? I don't know, young Tyler, I mean. Anyway, join us next time. In the meantime, enjoy your coffee. I hope you have a blessed day.